Hello, good and wonderful people. You are welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. President Muhammadu Buhari's government accused of corruption by the lawmakers. House of Representatives. This is the kind of country we are living, where authorities accuse themselves. This one will say it is this one, the other one will say it is this one. Before we get into the news in full details, if you're just watching for the first time or you have been watching without subscribing, please do me a favor by clicking on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe, also on the notification button, and that way anytime we upload a new video they will notify you. Thank you. And the news here reads: corruption. Reps accuse Buhari's government of inflating cost of road construction contracts. At a time the nation is facing one of the worst economic crises in the years, and the government resorting to borrowings to fund its budget, morally bankrupt office holders still find a way to stuff their barbariga with funds from a seemingly empty national treasury. At least this is what it appears as members of the House of Representatives fume over what they claim to be an inflated cost of road construction contract awarded to Julius Berger by President Buhari administration. The reps made the accusation on Friday, claiming that the contract for the construction of Abuja-Kaduna-Kano dual carriageway was inflated. The contract was allegedly awarded to Julius Berger Nigeria at the cost of 155 billion naira with a completion period of 36 weeks. They said at the time the contract was awarded to Julius Berger, there were other companies that quoted about 90 billion for the 365-kilometer road, insisting that even though there is no commensurate work done compared to the money paid so far, it must be delivered on schedule. Officials of the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, however, disagreed with the members over the unit cost of constructing the road. The lawmakers are insisting that the project was overpriced and awarded to the company even when there were contractors that quoted for less figures than the contract sum. The chairman of the Committee on Oversight Function, Honorable Abubakar Kabir, told newsmen that while Julius Berger has collected about 70 billion from the federal government, an assessment of the work done so far revealed that the contractors was yet to accomplish more than 20% of the total work. While the lawmakers said the unit cost of the project per kilometer stand at about 450 million naira, the zonal director of works for Northwest, Engineer Ehsan Folorunsho, and the engineer representatives supervising the project, Engineer James Zira, said the materials being used for the Kaduna to Zaria section of the road was cheaper for Nigeria. The lawmakers had asked the ministry officials the unit cost per kilometer when Engineer Zira told that the contractor was removing the old asphalt and reusing them as base overlay for the road, adding that it was a cheaper concept for the country. He had said, "We are removing and reusing the asphalt on the road. It is a different method and cheaper concept. If we throw the asphalt away, it will have negative impact on the environment." But Zira and his director could not provide answers to the questions on the cost per unit for the job, insisting that they must be allowed to return to the office to do a calculation of the unit cost, an answer that angered the members of the committee. The deputy chairman of the committee, Honorable Edu, fired back, "But you knew you were coming for this oversight. You should have prepared all these answers for us. This is unacceptable. You are telling us that what is being done here is cheaper for Nigeria, and yet you cannot tell us the unit cost. You knew you were coming here. The chairman asked you a vital question which must be answered because the question is vital to Nigerians. If this is cheaper for Nigerians, then at what cost?" Some angry members could be heard saying, "If you cannot provide us the answer we need, then you are not fit for this job. We will recommend your removal. The contractor is giving them B's and they are paying." The committee chairman told the ministry representatives, "You are not talking to novice, you are talking to professionals. The cost per kilometer for this project is about 450 million naira. We are not dumb. The cost is too high." Julius Berger says they signed for rehabilitation and now they are doing reconstruction. But even at that, the cost is far above the cost of a virgin road anywhere in the world. We have to protect the interests of Nigerians because this is our country. We don't have any other country to call our own. We don't want anybody to send a memo to the president letter regarding the funding of this project. What we are saying is that the cost for this project is too high. We know of some companies that quoted 90 billion for this project, but we don't want to mention names. We have several petitions regarding this project in the House. The cost was initially 159 billion before it was scaled down to 155 billion. There are 9 months left on the contract and we must emphasize that it must be delivered on schedule. There will be no extension, otherwise we will apply the force of the constitution. We have a similar experience on the Lagos-Ibadan road, and that project is almost 15 years now and it has not been completed. We don't want that to repeat itself on this road. Julius Berger has confirmed to us that they don't have funding problem, but the Julius Berger we knew in the past is not the same Julius Berger we have now. Their performance is far below expectations. Representative of Julius Berger, Mark Jefferson, assured the committee that the work would be delivered on schedule. Okay, lovelies, and this is basically it for you all. What a country. It is a pity that this is the kind of people we have as leaders in the so-called giant of Africa. Every day all we hear is money, money, money. The effect of this money, we are not seeing it. Thank God they said it with their own mouths that they have similar experience. They have similar experience on the Lagos-Ibadan road, and that project has lasted for almost 15 years now. And even up till now, the project has not been completed. Now they are telling us that before the contract was awarded to Julius Berger, that there were other companies that quoted lower than what Julius Berger collected. Not just lower, I think about 60 billion different. That money is enough. That money is more than enough to lift up many Nigerians from poverty. But the kind of people we have in government, the kind of people we have in power, they are not just greedy, but they are extremely wicked, who only care about their pocket, who only care about what they can benefit. They are not there to serve. I'm not going to waste too much of your time on this news before I end up saying what I'm not supposed to say. I'm just going to let you all share your own opinion with me on the comment section. Let me know what you think, and with that I will say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every one of you that watched to this point of this video. Your love, your support and effort upon this channel is not taken for granted. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.